Somebody commented on my last video that there was snow in the background in May, but just an overexposed image. Beauty, bluebird sky, and black gold, baby, pay dirt. So it's a crazy time. It's a tense time in the AMC community. And with this stock, our favorite stock, the stock that we love, stock dipped below $10 today even, which we haven't seen since last year. And now, more than ever, it's crucial even, to be diligent and even vigilant on who you listen to on the internet, especially who you listen to on the internet, and who you let cloud your judgment and creep into your subconscious mind. If you've been around this channel long enough, you know that I love behavioral economics, behavioral finance, the study of it, and everything about it. And I'm big on that. So now more than ever, you gotta be careful who you listen to. There's some good YouTubers out there, but there's some shady characters. Some of these people have a hidden agenda, and if you can't see it, you need to open your damn eyes because it's so damn obvious. But some of these people have a hidden agenda, which is quite dangerous to you and your wallet and your bank account. But not everybody has a hidden agenda. Not everybody's bad. Some people have no malicious intent whatsoever. They just have their own biases, which is almost as dangerous. And I'm not exempt from this category either, my friends. I have my own biases. I get asked quite a bit, what is your conviction? Where are you at? What's your sentiment? Well, whenever I respond to those questions or those comments, or I make videos, I can't help but be guided through my subconscious mind by my own biases, which I do have. And that being, like I've said from early on, I mean, I bought into this thing early. I was one of the OGs, January 2021. Last year, so over a year now, well over a year now, and I bought my initial large chunk of shares in that $5 to $6 range. Now, I've since averaged up. I've averaged up quite a bit because I bought in the 30s, I bought in the 40s, I bought in the 50s. I even bought some shares at $63. I'll never forget that because at the time, that was June 2021, listening to Trey, and nothing against Trey because I don't think he has any malicious intent. At the time, I think he believed the same thing, that this thing was primed and ready. It was like, it was like a slingshot ready to just freaking go to the moon. So when I bought at $63, I didn't care because at the time I was like, well, whatever, I'm buying at $63, but I'm going to sell this thing in the 5 digits. I'm going to sell this thing in the thousands. I don't give a shit. So $63 didn't mean anything. Well, that ended up being wrong, which it happens. People are wrong. Doesn't matter how smart you are. Trey's a smart dude. Doesn't matter how smart you are. Nobody can predict the future. Nobody can predict this thing because this thing is a wild animal. It's an absolute beast. So I'm thinking, I think my average share price now is, I think it's sitting around $15 to $19 range. I haven't checked in a little while, and I've since bought even in the 20s and in the low teens. I've bought all over this place. So basically what I'm trying to say is, I do have my own biases guiding me. So when people ask me, what is your conviction? What is your sentiment on the stock? Well, it's easy for me to be strongly convicted. It's easy for me to be bullish because the majority, even though my overall position is now in the red, which I haven't seen in a long ass time, the majority of my shares are bought in that $5 to $6 range. So those shares I could still sell at a profit today, even though I wouldn't. There's no way I'm not doing that because I'm selling either at the moon or I'm selling at zero. Like that's the way it's happening. It's either the moon or zero. Obviously I prefer the moon, but if it goes to zero, so be it, which I don't think it's going to go to zero. But anyways, like I'm trying to say, my bias is I remain strongly convicted. I remain strongly bullish because it's easy for me to do that. Some of you out there who FOMO bought your entire position at $50. Well, it's a little tough. Obviously, I get it. It's a little tough for you guys to remain convicted. And I get why you're reaching out. I get why you're asking, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? How do you remain? And when I say what my conviction is, like I said, it comes through on my bias. Damn phone storage. So anyways, what I was saying is it's easy for me to remain convicted and to remain strong because I'm in this so low, which again, you have to ask what the hidden agenda is. Like the Ape Father, for example. That guy, it's what's well known, well documented. He FOMO'd into this thing in June of 2021. He's in at like $50 or whatever the hell he bought it. So you have to wonder, like, what is his agenda? Does he want you to remain strongly convicted so that the stock gets pumped so that he can dump it back on you at like $70 or $80 so that he gets out of the giant deep hole that he's in? I don't know. With the ape father, I think he's generally just too dumb overall to pull off anything like that. So I don't think that's the case. But still, you have to be careful on who you listen to. Some of these YouTubers have a very strong hidden agenda, and it's completely obvious if you haven't figured it out yet. I'll give you a short story. If you're familiar with the California Gold Rush story, I'll keep this quick. But basically, in the mid 1800s, some dude struck it rich, hit pay dirt, found a bunch of gold in California. News got out. It was all over the place. Word got out, and everybody rushed to California. I think there was like thousands, if I'm not wrong, mistaken. There was like hundreds of thousands of people all over the country rushed to California to stake their claim and find their own gold. What happened though with the gold rush is almost nobody made money. Everyone left California hopeless and broke, basically. The majority of people who made money and got rich in that California gold rush in the mid 1800s were the merchants. These were smart entrepreneurs who saw what was going on. So they set up these merchant shops. They were selling shovels, picks, pans, Fun fact, Levi Strauss, the jean company, was actually born in the California gold rush because that dude saw a bunch of people coming back with torn up pants and holes in their pants. So he said, hey, these guys need something stronger. They need something stronger, more durable. So he made the jean. Anyways, long story short, it was the merchants that basically got rich in the California gold rush. Most people, the majority of people, went home broke and sad and depressed. These YouTubers, some of these YouTubers are no different, selling their super chats, their merch, their option trading courses, all their bullshit, the views on YouTube even. They are making money hand over fist, and most of you are not because you're deep in the red. I don't think that's going to be the case long term. Hopefully this thing finally moasses and you make out ahead, but that's not guaranteed. What is guaranteed though is these YouTubers making money with their California gold rush like strategy. And you could easily accuse me of doing the same thing. However, this channel, I've said from day one, that I don't care about the views, I don't care about the subs. I'm just making vids to hopefully share my experience and my journey on this crazy ride that we're on. This channel is eligible for monetization. It has been for over a month, well over a month. I haven't turned it on. I'm not selling super chats. I'm not selling courses. I'm not selling even YouTube views. I'm not selling anything because I don't care about that. So think what you want. But all I'm trying to say is just be careful who you listen to. There's hidden agendas and there's biases. Now let's talk about the share price, okay? Seeing today's action, back to my conviction as well, is I've remained bullish, and in fact, the more this craziness goes on, the more bullish I get because, like I said in that past video, A, I can buy more shares and add to my position back at these low prices. B, I think it's going to attract a lot of attention because you might have even some smart money, even some institutional type investors come in and say, hey, you know what? This thing's pretty attractive again. Like it's down near or at the fundamental value. Maybe we should add this to our portfolio as a fundamental play and as like a post-pandemic recovery play and not so much a squeeze play. And C, with these low prices, you could maybe even lure some of these shorts into finally covering, which could trigger a gamma and then could trigger the MOASS. So today, again, price action we saw today, perfect example. Like we dipped down below that $10 mark, and then all of a sudden, poof, there was that huge pop. So maybe there was some covering. I don't know. Maybe there was something going on in the option chain. I haven't really looked that closely, but you cannot deny that this thing is its own beast. There is something going on behind the scenes that we don't know. I don't know if we'll ever know, but there's just something happening. Like all the meme stocks in general today, GME popped, AMC popped, Sundial popped, Prog, like all of the, like it's so obvious that these things don't trade with the overall market because the overall market is kind of down today, a little bit red. The NASDAQ, the Dow, S&P, like I don't know how to explain it. I really don't. I mean, because it's just so stupidly obvious that something is going on. There's just something that doesn't quite add up. So yes, we are a far cry from our previous high, which was whatever, 73, 74 bucks. We're a far cry from that at 10, 11, 12, 13 bucks. We're definitely a far cry from the hundreds and the 5-digit mark and the 6-digit mark that some people think this will go to. But seeing what happened today, and what's happening this morning, what's happening right now, how it doesn't show and prove to you that there's something going on. Something doesn't quite add up. So if you want my opinion, my conviction, I'm strapped into this ride. I'm strapped onto this rocket, and I'm staying strapped onto it until it freaking goes to the moon, or goes to goddamn Mars, or it peters off and goes back down to Earth, or Middle Earth, as one of my friends likes to say. So that's all I got, guys. Hopefully that sheds some light for you. Hopefully that, if anything you take away from this video, just be careful. Be careful who you listen to, especially these YouTubers. Some of them are very fucking shady. That's all I got. Peace.